Hey everyone, Lianne Bridges here, and I'm really excited today. It's Friday, April 1st, and I have a really wonderful offer for you guys. For the next 14 days, I'm doing a 14-day challenge to help you renew your work life, to really give that life, that work, your career, your business, a little bit of a spring cleaning. So I'll be coming on every day, a little bit of a Facebook Live, but you actually have all sorts of content that you can access. I have videos and so forth, and a lot of resources in my Human Potential membership. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. But first, I want to just think about, this is Friday. How are you feeling with your work? Are you like dying for the weekend? Are you invigorated by the work that you've done all week? Are you exhausted? Do you feel like you have a big sense of purpose in your work? Well, it's really a good time to kind of look back at the week and look back at the month that had just passed and see if you really are aligned with your passion, your purpose, your being able to express your gifts in the world, being able to really live your true north, what you're here to experience and express, because so many people are not right now. And there's the last video I did, if some of you haven't seen it, you can go on Facebook or to my YouTube channel, Designing Transformation, because it talks about the Great Resignation. So many people are either thinking about or are leaving their current work. Some people have kind of a side gig or an idea of a kind of business that they want to create, or they maybe have no idea what it is that they want to do. They just know that they can't continue the way that they've been doing. And so what I want to talk a little bit about is just introduce you to this 14-day challenge where I'll be able to help you day after day with some guidance, with also a community that we have together that can support you and get other ideas. And it's all for free, so you can come on and do it at your own pace. And at the end of the 14 days too, I'll have a wonderful offer for you if you want to go further. Not needed. There's lots and lots of great content that you'll be able to take. So let's just start with, I want to talk about some of the things that get in the way of people living their passion, living their purpose. And, there's kind of like 10 things that I think about, that I hear the most from clients that get to the Friday and go, oh, thank God. And then they get to Sunday night or Monday and, the stress starts to come back. They're feeling like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm ready for a burnout, whatever it might be. So one of the first things is that people don't really know what direction to go. They have a sense of where they've always been, what they're doing now, what other people tell them that they should do, what they see outside of them, but they don't really know what they should be doing. So how do you figure that out? Well, that's a part of the 6-step process that I help people with. And it's part of it is what I call the Thrive Zone, which is trying to figure out what your unique combination of gifts, strengths, desires, passions, purpose, all of those archetypes put together to create a snowflake. And that's something we're going to talk a little bit more about in the 6-step process. But we can't really figure it out just by sitting there and kind of thinking. We need either to really do a little more self-discovery, to really understand where all those things come together, maybe some professional guidance. Often I hear people come to me and say, my friend or my partner says I'd be great at doing X or Y. And I kind of smile and I go, because often it's really bad advice. I'll be honest with you. When I get to know the person, that their friends, very well-meaning, actually gave them very bad advice because they're just seeing an external you of something you might be good at or something you might like. But that's missing so many other parts. Is there, you may be good at it, but do you love it? Is it right for your kind of background? Does it align with your expertise? Is it align with your creativity? And is there a need in the market? And on and on. There's so many different things you need to look at when you want to shift into something a little bit different. So trying to figure out, what direction to go. What I've developed myself when I was in a similar position after my husband died. I'd been in corporate, and then I had ran my own consulting business for 10 years. And then after I had a crisis in my life and was left with 2 young children to raise on my own, I wanted more out of life at that point. I wanted to spend more time with my kids. I wanted that flexibility, but I also wanted to express my gifts in a greater way and in service. And I was trying to figure out what direction to go. And so what I did is I took my background in helping clients that had businesses and large businesses try to figure out their vision, and directed it at me, and to try to use those same techniques and tools to figure out all the aspects that help to kind of position you for the right way forward. And so over time, I've developed this framework to really help people. So in this 14-day challenge, I'm going to talk to you about this roadmap. I call it the roadmap to transform your work into your passion, and really to make your work life your life's work. So if we can really shift our idea to we're just working for a paycheck, to actually think of it as our life's masterpiece, it's part of our passion, our purpose in the world, then the idea that Friday and Monday are just as good. Whether we're starting the week, whether we're ending the week, we love both of them. We have energy. Yes, we love the weekend to play and have some fun, but we also love Mondays to start working again and get the creativity flowing. And to be able to express ourselves in great service and have amazing prosperity come our way. So throughout, how this is going to work is I'm going to be providing the link below, so you can click on that and it'll bring you to the Human Potential Network. That's my network of people that are like you, who are really trying to search on what the next step is for them, if they want to create a business or a new career, or really just want to live more authentically and in their greater capacity. This is a great place where you can get tons and tons of free resources, just like this 14-day challenge. You'll be able to get lots of information, take you through step by step. And also there's opportunities for programs down the way and different workshops, and so that maybe paying a little bit of money for some things, but a lot of stuff is free as well. So how it's going to work is you follow that link. You have to register for the 14-day challenge, and then you'll have access every day. I also have a Facebook group, which I'll put the link on here too. You can go that way in, and all of the information is posted there every day. Lots and lots of info and different people there that are be able to chat with you. So my first video today gives a lot more information, and my first lesson gives all sorts of information and a little bit more background to really help you, to give you some ideas of what's possible for you. So I really encourage you to take that step. This is a time, spring's such a great time to make that shift. You know, like there's an energy of newness, of renewal, and this is a time that we can kind of ride that energy to make that change. So often people are thinking about making the change, but they don't make that commitment to move forward. You know, one of the other things that I hear a lot of times is people are very worried about finances. So they get stuck in a job because it's covering the bills, when there's so much more potential, not only to do stuff that you love, but actually to make a lot more money in a lot easier way, rather than really going the 9-to-5 grind. And so I want to introduce you to some of these ideas and these concepts about how that could be possible for you. And the 14-day challenge is very interactive. So every day I'll have lives. I have a Zoom call at the end of the 14 days, so you can really dig in a little bit deeper. There's lots of videos and resources. So, you know, take a half an hour a day, come on in, you know, really do this for yourself, so that by the end of the 14 days, you'll really be starting to take those steps to transform your life. And imagine what would be possible if you started to really step into your passion and your potential. How freeing it would be as you started. Maybe you're not going to have everything done by tomorrow or even a month from now, but just getting on the path can really shift the way you feel about yourself and your life and your work. It can really energize. And once we start having a path of what's possible for us, then we see the steps unfolding, and we have a little bit more patience. We don't feel like that kind of cup in the wind all over the place. Try this, try this, try this. We like really have the clarity of this is a step on it. Okay, I can see where I'm going to be in a year and 2 years, maybe 3 years. Maybe I don't have everything perfectly figured out, but just a rough plan can help tremendously. Just ease your stress level and make you feel a lot more excited about your day and where you're going. All of us deserve to do what we really love and to express our greatest gifts in the world. And when we can all do that, we can transform lives starting with our own and create a massive ripple effect, changing the world around us. And it is possible. So if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate. I'm going to be on here every day, bringing more information from today, April 1st, right through to April 14th. And I'll be providing those links if you want to find more information and you want to get excited for Monday starting in 3 days. So I want you to feel as great as you do today on Monday, and that's a promise. I want to guarantee you're going to feel much more rejuvenated, more alive. I know for me that is the way that I live now. I really took that chance and committed to transforming my life, and now I'm a transformation coach. I have my own business. I've run for now this business for 13 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years. I am an author. I'm also an international speaker and hold retreats and workshops all over the world. I just absolutely love the work that I do, and I have the freedom to do it whenever and wherever, and can do that for the rest of my life. So a lot of you also are thinking about, I'm getting close to retirement. What am I going to do? That's a really important part of this whole package, is to try to figure out what's that next step for me, whether you're at the beginning, the middle, or what you would consider normally your end of your career. There's no real end to our work. We really need to stay connected and continue to really do what really feels great in service of others and in service of ourselves. When we do that, we live longer, we live healthier. There's so much research that proves this. So that's pretty much it. I might talk a little bit about in the next upcoming videos. Not only I'll give you a lot more information about the 6-step process and my AIM principles of self-leadership, but I'm going to talk about a couple of other kind of things that get in the way, and I'll just give you a little heads up. One of the things that a lot of people kind of get in the way of them is I might fail, and what happens, with that mindset and how that really can be self-sabotaging and what we can do about that. And a big one I hear all the time is I don't have enough X. I don't have enough education, training, certification. Almost every client I have has this one. There's something they feel they don't have enough. They need to be perfect before they get started or make a shift. So let's talk about that at tomorrow's video. Tune in. I'll probably do it around midday, but you'll be able to get the recording after the live. And you're always welcome to ask questions. You can post them here. You can post them on my Facebook page. Wherever you want, you can reach out to me by messenger as well. And I'm happy to answer your questions, but also bring that into the Facebook Lives for the next 14 days. All right. So make sure you click on the link below. That'll bring you to the portal of the Human Potential Network. All the content will be there for you. And also join us on the Facebook group for just more interactive. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great Friday. See you later. Bye.